Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I mean, this is YouTube, it's all over the world. So, welcome to my Saturday breakfast. My wife just shook her head. Did you just shake your head at me? Huh? No? So, really tired as usual. Got a massage yesterday, and I'm telling you what, it's not like one of those like foot massage places. It's literally um, a place where it's at a chiropractic office and they do deep tissue massage. And I tell you what, she tore me up and had a lot of toxins I can tell releasing in my body, and but it feels good. It's a good pain. So I'm dealing with that. Woke up with a headache because of that, but that's gone away. And we're gonna make an amazing breakfast. What are we making, you guys? First of all, let me say hi to some people in here. Judge Webb Barbecue, good to see you. Good morning, sir. Thank you for stopping in. You're amazing. Roven, Raven, excuse me. See, it's starting already. Raven, good to see you. Good morning. And is that Thomas? We have Thomas in the house. Good morning, Thomas. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Can you make me some of that dinner, please? Dinner? Thomas, we're making some breakfast and we're going to make a Sty breakfast. What is a Sty, a Southern Sty breakfast? Shandog. Good morning, Shandog. I hope everything is fabulous and you're having a great day. JJ, thank you for stopping in. Good morning to you, sir. Or is that sir, ma'am? Shemek, JJ. And look at who's below you, JJ. We have the one and only Joey STD podcast going on here. Square Table Degenerates. Good to see you, sir. Earplugs. But your credit card was declined, so you didn't get them. You know, I don't like credit card debt. In fact, right now I'm trying to have no debt. I have no car payments. And I think how much is on my credit card? Like $100. Just need to pay it off. It's like $100. And which is different from when it was 10 grand. That was ridiculous. I've never done that in my entire life. So there's a little tidbit about little secret about my little credit history. I just want to retire and not have anything to pay on. So except for I think it's called hey babe, what do they call it? That thing that's kind of expensive. A wife? Oh shoot, I'm in trouble. Oh, all right. What am I making for breakfast? That's a good question, Raven. As you guys, what's that? I'm talking too much. I'm telling everybody good morning. My wife is saying I'm talking too much. You're out of control. Check this out, guys. So there's a good friend, good guy, um, Sty North, and I was on a stream the other day, and I said, you know what? What is your favorite breakfast, Sty? And he told me a story about he does great, amazing stories. Um, I did put his link down below if you guys want to check him out. If you haven't heard about Sty, he does amazing stories. Like I said, campfire stories. But he's like, I like potatoes with some onions and some peppers in there, and fry them up really good. And then I gotta watch my my griddles on. And then it's all done, and you put some cheese over it. And then the most important part, you put some sausage gravy over it and slap a couple of eggs on top. Woo! Guess what? I'm making a Southern Sty breakfast, and that's what it's going to be called. Southern Sty. Let's go ahead and check out our groceries here, guys. We got some amazing stuff going on here. I'm going to go ahead and add some mushrooms. Here's some, those are white mushrooms, by the way, too. And some, like I said, onions. I got some bacon that's going to go for the gravy to get that little bit of oils and stuff going. And babe, here it is. I did forget something. I need some butter. I need a stick of butter, please. Garlic. That's probably the only thing I need. And we have a green pepper diced up, We also have a jalapeno. I've chopped up and diced up a jalapeno. I like my stuff a little spicy. Some red potatoes. I have them soaking in water so they don't turn. And the color and the seasonings. We got some parsley, paprika, onion powder. I needed some garlic powder really, but I don't because I'm putting garlic in there anyways. And I needed some Cajun seasoning, but I got this Tony stuff, which I'll put that in there. I'd rather have some different Cajun. I'm out of Cajun seasoning. I'm not happy. If somebody wants to like text message me or email me some of that stuff, I'll use it right now, but whatever, you know. Tom Show Weep. Good morning, Tom. Good to see you. And Shandog. All right, let's go ahead and get this started, guys. I'm a little slow this morning, so that's okay. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and start. I wonder if I should just start my gravy. I'm going to put the potatoes on and get those cooking for a little bit because, you know, they take a little bit of time. Put some oil on here, and I got to watch. I think this is, so this one's doing the same thing on these 22 inches. If you 22-inch Blackstones, if you notice, it bubbles up in the center, and my other one did the same thing. So let's go ahead. Thank you. We can move that chair so you don't kill yourself. So my wonderful wife is spray painting this mask that she got from Dorito. So let's go ahead and do this. I should dry this. That's all right. Looks like I'm the only one going to be eating. And I do need actually something else. I need my cover if it's not in here. Guess what I need? I need my dome cover. What's that? You show me a dome? So I got you some. I have potatoes saved for you, babe, in case you want something different. Should have saved my cover on that. All right. Let's check this out, guys. Poof. We got some potatoes, just some potatoes going. Now, I'm going to turn this side off. This 22-inch does burn a little warm. I did turn that right side off. And I'm going to cover these up. Thank you. Is it cleaned? Thank you. I will season those up here in a little bit. Okay. I actually rearranged stuff, so I'm on like all kinds of backwards too, by the way. Let's go ahead and get this gravy done. Get going on the gravy. My favorite thing in the whole wide world is making gravy. I love gravy. Camp Chef, you guys. I love my Camp Chef. I always say that. It's actually amazing. The Camp Chef is super cool. Okay. First things first, let's do some bacon in there. I've got the bacon to bring up some flavors and a little bit of that fat. You're going to want some of this gravy, aren't you? Is that a yes? Okay. I won't season it up too much for you. I'll just put some of that, some of this Uncle Steve shake on there. She's allergic to some of the peppers in there that are, spices that are in the Steven shake. So I can't use it. All right, so we got this going. This thing, I almost brought my wok out for the potatoes, but I didn't because I'm just going on the The flat top, of course. I can crank this up, and this thing will cook fast, you guys. All right, so we got the bacon going. 420's in the house. Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Appreciate seeing you. Thank you for coming in, man. You're amazing. Where are you talking to, the dog or Tracy, when you asked about the gravy? Oh, Tracy. I was talking to Tracy. She's down there. She's doing her nails. She's doing her thing. She woke up a little early. I brought her a coffee. Right? Am I a good husband? What'd you say?
Yes.
I am a good husband?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Holler back, girl. I'm a good husband. That's what she says. Sometimes. Sometimes. All right. Let's get this gravy done. I am so. This is not good, babe. I'm tired. So, since I get up at 3 o'clock every morning, you guys, you know, I should bring that camera view over here so you're not looking at my back. I don't like this view. What's that? Oh, I can move it. He wants to look at my back, you know? What's that? Nobody? I'm going to do a little change here, guys, because I'm not a fan of this. Well, that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. All right, I'm going to do something that's going to cause me to do my camera on this. Turn that down a tad. See all that bacon fat, all that goodness. So by the way, this pan, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's this pan. I don't think it's this pan. My sister was just not ever using it, and it was an amazing seasoned pan. How are we doing in here? So I do have what do you call it? What am I thinking of? The skins on the potatoes. Oh, goodness sakes alive. It is. I have got to wake up. There. I'm resetting a camera. Bacon's burning. No bacon burning. I'm not liking that either. All that goodness is going to be amazing for the let's see here, for the gravy. I got to do something real quick here. Let's go over here. Let's restart this. Okay, give me a second, guys. Boof. All right. Now we're looking on the camera. Hey, you can see. Hey, look at that guy's head's cut off. All right, I got it. My bacon's killing me. All right. Cut that bacon off. Want to see what I'm doing? That popped all the way over here. I don't want any of that in there. We got a hot pan, yo. All right, potatoes. You wonder what I'm doing over there? I'm having a moment right this second, so give me a quick second. She wants some of this gravy. This is going to be really good gravy, you guys. Hello. Take about half of that. So that can go over there. And I'm about to put some onions and stuff in that. This is actually going to cook pretty quick. Get my seasonings going here. Okay. Let's see who is in the house. The color's not going to work? Why?
Because it's too blue.
Is it too dark?
Yeah.
Oh, that's light. And your thing is blue. Yeah. Dorito. Good morning, Dorito. Dorito's in the house. I have some of Dorito's stuff up here, you guys. He made a little salt and pepper shaker and an airplane and another little dude up there. Oh boy. Oh boy, somebody's smiling right here. All right, Sty North. Are you able to come up? You're the only one that gets to come up. So if you're able to come up, this is all about you and cooking your breakfast right now. Nice. Okay. Where are we at with this? Let's go ahead and switch over here. We are going to... This garbage can is in my way. That's what's up. Figure out what's going on here. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a little seasonings on there. I'm going to do a little bit of this Corel. I wanted Cajun. This is really salty, so I'm not going to do a whole heck of a lot of it. Onion powder, just a little bit. This onion powder is probably no good. Yeah. A little bit of paprika. I'm out of my smoked paprika. I wanted to do that. And a little bit of green. I think I should have put this on there later, but I'm going to do it now for color. Salt and pepper. I know I'm not doing salt yet. Of course, some pepper. And going to do a little Okay, we're going to throw in some green pepper or some bell pepper, green bell. About enough. And throw some garlic in there. Come on. A little bit of garlic, some onions. Oh, Sty. Sure, brother. Okay, here you go. Sorry. Oh my goodness. All right, this is for Sty there, guys. Sorry, this is all about him, so. Okay, a little bit of onion. A little bit more because onions are delicious. Oh, I heard a boop. I heard a boop. Good morning, sir.
Looking good.
How we doing? How we feeling, man?
I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good.
Good, good.
Yep, I gotta say, yeah.
All right.
I could.
So you know what? You remember me asking what you like for breakfast. Hopefully, this is good.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
So, I don't know if you heard. I got a massage yesterday.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, and it's a tissue massage. Okay, so it's not like go to get a little foot massage, you know.
Right.
So I'm hurting and woke up in a little rough shape, but that's okay. It's good pain.
Yep. Yep.
How's my gravy doing over there, Sty?
I don't know. I wish I was close enough to taste test it for you.
I need to get over there and mess with it. All right, so we got some peppers. Do you like a little bit of jalapeno?
Sure.
Yeah, well, I've got some little bit of jalapeno. How
bet.
about some mushrooms?
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah. Got to have all that because you know what we're going to top it with when we're done, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some cheese.
Yeah.
And I've got some fresh grated Tillamook cheese from Oregon.
Oh, boy.
It's good stuff. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this gravy, get it done so I can put it to the side, not worry about it anymore.
I'm eating solids again. So
Are you?
You bet. A couple nights ago, I had, believe it or not, oh, it was terrible. Well, it was great, but the amount of food was terrible. But I had egg foo young. I ate Chinese the other night.
Chinese?
Yeah. Yep. And chowed it all down.
Egg foo young?
Egg foo young. Yeah. Shrimp egg foo young.
Nice.
Oh, God, I ate it all. We figured it out. It was 3,200 calories just in that meal.
Nice.
Yeah, I managed to chow it all down. So I'm able to swallow again.
Oh, wow.
I say it's a 75% improvement to what it was a week ago. So, and it's getting better. Awesome. It's getting better each day, a little better each day, because I'm in recovery stage now. So I got 3 to 8 weeks. They ain't doing nothing to me. So I'm just recovering. The pain levels are coming down, and oh yeah, I'm feeling great.
So you never had to have the feeding tube put in?
No, I got away with not having to get it.
Woo!
I'll have to get it when they do the surgery in a couple months, but that's about 6 weeks that I got to put up with it. But it was the 2 months before the surgery I was worried about, having to live on that dang thing. No. now that I can eat just about anything I want, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
You know what this is, Sty? That is flavor. That is butter.
That's butter.
And then butter is flavor.
Yeah. That's required in every recipe, isn't it?
Pretty much.
That's I can't think of anything you don't need butter with. That's one thing in my fridge. I got about 3 pounds of butter sitting in there.
So I don't have Bob. What is it? Whatever Bob's sausage they have in the South.
Yeah.
But I've got some amazing sausage here. That's a sweet. Am I yelling? Does it sound like I'm yelling? Because I like to yell.
Sometimes, yeah.
I've got some amazing sweet sausage, right?
Yeah.
And you saw all that bacon grease in there?
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's all nothing but what? Flavor.
Yep. Yep.
And we're about to ready to do this up here.
Ugh. Yeah, my imagination's going wild. I can just smell it,
Oh, if my neighbors, my neighbors can smell this. I'm all backwards here because I changed my whole system up here. But my neighbors, they can smell it. All right, here we go.
That's why if I lived next to you, you'd never get rid of me. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. All right. Let's do this. Slap that butter. Do I need all that butter? I don't think I need all that butter. I'm cutting some of it off. I'm going to drop that right down in the center there. And what else do I need? Flour. Let's make a roux. So, good. What do you got planned on today? Anything? You have good strength?
Well, that's the only side effect I'm still really dealing with right now is my stamina isn't there, I just not a lot of strength. Well, yeah, I'm going to be out and about a little bit today, walk around the block a few times. And, I got to get outside, but it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Love the rain.
Beautiful all week, but my last 4 treatments, they jack it up on you, so you really get socked at the end. And that was taking the wind out of my sails. But on Wednesday, I mowed the whole yard. It took me a couple hours to get the yard all mowed and got everything done in the yard and split a little bit of wood. I was hoping it'd be nice out today because I was going to do a review video of my new log splitter. But
nice.
But the log splitter's electric, and I don't think I want to be running it out there in the rain. So,
right.
Oh, that's looking good in that pan.
Okay, we got to cook that flour up, right? Because we don't like to taste flour in our gravy.
Right.
So it's going to turn that little color there. It's starting to turn that color.
Yep.
And when it turns that color, we're going to add some milk because we're going to have some really good sweet country gravy that's going to be really healthy for you. Flame all the way down. Here we go. We're about there. My potatoes are calling me, but they're going to have to wait. Okay, here we go. I hope I brought enough milk. This is going to be delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. My gravy is the bomb.
I I would love to be able to get my lips around some of that gravy.
Yep, it's really delicious. It comes out pretty good.
Yeah, when it comes to making gravy from scratch like that, either you got it or you don't.
Yeah,
I know some folks, they just can't get it. They just can't get it.
I don't get it because I don't know. It's to me, I love making gravies. In fact, I got a
Uh-huh.
cookbook behind me here. It's all
That's
about gravies.
just gravies, eh?
Yeah, gravy. There's one with sauces too. We're gonna season this up here in a second. See, I don't know if I want it real thick or thin. We'll figure it out. A little bit more. Do you know what this breakfast is called, Sty?
I saw your title.
This is a country Sty breakfast. What we got going on here, and that's what's that? Southern.
Yeah.
See, I got a gal behind me. That's
Your editor.
yeah. All right, potatoes. I hear you. Don't burn on me. My food talks to me, Sty. All right, I have got to give that a second. I'm gonna give that a second, and then I'm gonna go. Where's my spatula? I gotta flip this stuff. Whew, these potatoes are looking amazing.
Oh yeah, from here they are.
Oh yeah, they're looking pretty good. Let's put a little bit more oil on those. All right, I'm coming, gravy. I'm coming. I hear you. You don't want to burn your gravy. Okay, we're gonna bring that up to temp. I think that's good right there. Actually, a little bit more, and it'll thicken up as it sets for a minute.
Yep.
And let's do something. I was gonna put some little bit of hot sauce, a sweet hot sauce in there, but not doing that. Okay, you need to go. What's funny?
You did get your jalapenos and taters, right?
What's that?
You did get some jalapenos in this. Yeah.
Yes, did. I
don't know if you got them in there or not. That's what I'm asking. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Good question because I forget stuff. What am I looking for? We are looking for a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of salt. We're about done here almost.
Yeah.
Don't forget the eggs because I love forgetting eggs and a little bit of salt.
Don't forget the eggs, man. The eggs or the cheese,
There we go. Now we need a spoon to taste this. You know what? My neighbors know I'm loud. And I'm about to get loud. Sty.
I got a spoon.
Here we go. Yes, sir. I'm about to get loud. Here we go. Oh, gosh, this is going to be so good. I already know. Got to taste your food. Taste your food. That's all I got to say. Woo!
Oh. I love it. Love it.
Babe. All right, come here, babe. Taste this. This is what your husband made this. I need to get up. Here, you don't need to get up. I'll bring it to you. Taste that. A little bit. Not bad.
Really good.
What is it?
Really good.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I already know. That is some good gravy right there, Sty.
Oh,
All right. I can just eat the gravy by itself. But you know what? It's like the potatoes. I can eat the potatoes by themselves too. But we're going to move this out the way. Actually, no, it's going to stay there. But keep a little bit half and half. We don't want to really kill our gravy. See, our gravy is there already. I'm kind of a slow cook, you know. I like to cook slow.
well, you got
All right.
less throwaway that way.
Yeah. All right. So check this out. This is what I'm going to do here. This is a secret. It's not really a secret, but it is. Okay. Check these potatoes out.
Oh,
Those potatoes are absolutely amazing. I've actually got to taste those. You know, what the heck? Let's throw that bacon in there just because it's sitting there, not being used.
yeah.
All right.
It doesn't have to be in the gravy. It'll be covered with it.
Yep. Well, I have sausage there. Let's try these potatoes. See? Wow.
Oh.
Absolutely amazing. I got to watch this gravy because I'm going to turn it off. It'll stay warm. Turn you off. Okay. Perfect. I don't even need to put any more seasoning in this at all. Okay. Oh, Sty.
Yes, sir.
Guess what we're having with this? Here, let me help you out. Raisin bread cinnamon twist bread.
Oh, boy, you were paying attention when we were chatting there, buddy.
Oh, you better believe it.
Oh, you were paying attention. That's
right,
one of my.
They're done.
One of my favorite breads to toast. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that's done. Let's do this. Let's cook those real quick. We have butter. Man, I wish I could cook for you, man. I wish you were here or I was there to cook for you because I would cook you a meal.
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it. I'm looking, if things keep going down the path they're going, I'm going to be grilling out on my fire pit in the next week or two.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to cook something out there. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to be cooking something.
So, have you ever seen my little fire pit? My new one?
I don't know.
It's not new. It's you know, of course, used. It's got a grill and everything on it. It's kind of nice.
I don't know that I have seen it.
But I was thinking about doing this in my backyard.
Oh, really?
It would have been pretty corny, but putting my tent up, right? Crawling out of my tent
and getting breakfast going.
And yeah, right to the fire pit. And doing a Saturday Live like that.
Hey, I did a winter camp back in 2015, I believe it was. And it was cold. It got down to 20 below that night. And I had a lean-to shelter that I was using, you know, just a bushcrafting shelter. And I reach out my sleeping bag and I stirred that fire up and got some wood on it. And then I got my coffee pot going. Then I reached out, started fixing my breakfast. I never had to leave my bunk to fix my breakfast. Yeah, so it's not that corny to some of us. Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
I forgot to steam these. I need to steam them. So this was the secret I was going to tell you I was going to do, and I never did it. Okay, so these potatoes,
Oh yeah, yeah,
we're gonna get them over here for a second. I want a good coating of this. Hopefully I don't get the bread too bad. But I've got some chicken broth here.
oh
And
yeah.
it's good chicken broth. Just a little bit. And I want to just pour it on the side to get a little steam in there. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Steam those up a little bit.
you betcha.
That's the secret. Boy, you should
Make-
smell
Oh,
this bread. This bread is smelling pretty delicious, I'm telling you.
I bet it is.
All right, we're going to push that aside now. All right, those are done. Gravy's done. You see how easy it is to make gravy? It's not
Yeah.
that difficult. People are afraid to make it. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And you just go for it, you know. That's all right, Brad. You need to hurry up. Don't make me crank it up. Because we have one more ingredient to do. You know what that is, right?
Oh yeah.
We got some eggs to cook. All right, so that's done. Hey, babe, you want to do me a huge favor? Oh, no, forget it, because I'm going to cook you some. Okay. Eggs. Nice and slow. Got to have it on a low temperature, Sty.
Oh yeah.
People like to cook eggs, and I always say this, on a high temperature. And it should always be at a low temperature. Cook them slow. Because we're used to being fast food. Come on, let's get this food. Go, 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 go. No, when you're cooking, cook slow.
Yep.
You know, no reason to be in a hurry. Boy, this gravy's looking really good, man. Oh, my goodness sakes alive. Okay. Okay, Brad. We're almost done. We're going to put you to the side. It's time to cook some eggs. Put you right up on top of there. All right. Where's my scraper? I have a scraper here somewhere. Where's my scraper? I can't find my scraper, Sty. How come? That's weird. I'll find it when I'm done. Okay. All right. A little bit of oil. We got a low temperature going on. Our plates are ready. Get that plate out here. We're gonna have a mess. We're gonna plate here soon. Here we go. Let's do this. This is the coolest part of this grill is over here. You hear that? That's still too hot for me. If you can hear that egg like that, that's too hot. How many eggs do you like on top of yours, Sty?
Yeah, it depends on how big the base is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put at least 2 on. Yeah.
Yeah, at least 2.
Yeah.
We're going 3.
Oh yeah.
I like eggs.
Yeah. I like my eggs too.
And my eggs are cooking too fast. So okay. So what we need to do first, definitely, is we need to put our cheese on here so it melts. Look at those potatoes. Holy smokes. Is that enough potatoes for you?
Yeah, sure.
Cheese. So fresh ground grated cheese from Tillamook and super amazing cheese. This cheese is so good. I can just eat the cheese by itself.
Uh-huh.
So we're getting a good amount of cheese on there because it's so good. The calories in the content on this dish, I don't think there's that many calories. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do here, because I'm not happy with my eggs temperature right now. It's cooled down a little bit. That gonna do a little bit of steam action. There we go. All right, we're getting ready. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Best way to baste an egg. Yeah, betcha.
There we go. You know, we've had kind of disgusting weather up here.
Have you?
Yeah, it's just been raining all in this whole month.
Wow, we had over a week with not a drop of rain. And in the 70s, temperature was in the 70s, so it was really nice.
All right, look at that gravy. That's some good gravy.
Oh,
right there.
no kidding.
That is some good gravy right there. I'm being kind of mean doing this to you.
No, because a few more days and I'll be able to fix something like that for myself.
Nice.
So,
little bit of gravy on top. Right? Oh my goodness. You like a lot of gravy, or do you like, it just depends, huh? I think that's enough gravy right there.
yeah.
That's enough gravy. Did you hear? My wife just said, you better save me some. All right, let's get these eggs up. These eggs are cooking too much for me, for my tasting. But they are done.
Oh, that's looking great. Oh,
And we have yolk on these eggs, right?
Yeah.
Got to have some yolk.
You bet you get those flavors to move around on that dish. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Come on, get off. Get off. There we go. All right. Turn that off. And we're going to go like this. Take my knife. You can't see this. And Mr. Sty Norths, sir.
You can't get that for $1.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Oh,
Look at that.
No.
Look at that breakfast.
oh,
Look at that toast. That toast is like absolutely amazing.
yeah.
Woo!
Ooh.
Boy, if my
Oh.
neighbors were awake. Let's give this a try. What do you think?
Go for it, man. Get right into it. Get right into it.
We're diving in. Oh. Now, you told me this is one of your favorite breakfasts, right?
Yes, sir.
This right here is my favorite breakfast. This is absolutely a place in California used to make it. And not too many places really make it like this. Right? And
Right.
I'm telling you what, we're going to break this yolk. Look at that yolk. See how perfect that is? That yolk just exploded down inside.
Oh, yes.
That's the most important part. And here we go. Quiet, babe. Hey, babe. The kids are here. We got to be quiet.
Oh. And that's a breakfast that'll stick with you. I mean,
I
Yeah.
don't have to have lunch.
that's
But I like
it.
to eat.
That's
But I
it,
like to
man.
eat, man. Oh,
If you're gonna have yourself a long day ahead of you, that's the one to have right there, man. It'll stick with you. And yeah. Oh,
dude, this breakfast is absolutely amazing, man. Wow. Good job. I know. Thank you. You don't have to tell me.
I would tag it excellent if I could get a bite.
You could have a bite, right? I'm telling you what, man. This is it's pretty darn good. And it's my favorite to make.
And it's there's not a lot of work involved in it,
No.
It's
Not really.
like you said, you just want to take your sweet time. You want it to come out great, So take your sweet time and don't overcook anything, don't undercook anything.
Right. Just take your time and eventually it'll be done. And you want because you like everything has to be hot.
Yeah.
Even the toast. The toast is hot.
Yeah.
Boy, that cinnamon raisin.
Oh, yeah. The sweet of that toast, along with all the flavors and the taters and the eggs and the sausage gravy. Yeah. Great combo. Great combo. Oh.
What you want, babe? I'm giving you potatoes. What's that? I don't have bacon. There's bacon in it.
It's in the taters.
Yep, it's in the potatoes. What you want? Cheese?
Yeah.
Got to have this cheese. This cheese you can eat by yourself. Anything else? You want gravy on top of that?
That's a nice thing too. You making your gravy in that cast iron, it holds the temp so long.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I really love about it.
Yeah. Certain things just need to be done in cast iron.
Hopefully it's not too spicy for you. I didn't put any Stephen Shake in there. Okay. Let me sit down here.
Sit down. Pull up a chair.
I'm gonna pull up a chair and sit down and relax for a minute. I had not a rough night, but we're gonna go pow like that. I have a chair over here. We're gonna unplug this guy. We're done with that, so it's not in my way. And that breakfast is yelling at me.
Yeah, yeah, it's yelling at you. You fixed me. You better eat me. Yeah.
Yep. What'd you say, baby doll? Oh, yes, I was. I just messed up. I gave her jalapenos in that. I wasn't supposed to cook jalapenos. Here, you want me to cook you some? Here, I've got some right here already cut for you. I forgot I put jalapenos in there.
Oh.
So you can't really have that kind of stuff.
The hotter peppers.
Mm-hmm. And she's allergic to certain spices.
Mm-hmm.
We got cooking with Cop and Babe in the house there.
Yep.
Good to see you, Josh. Sorry, guys, I haven't seen the Thomas here. He does like keto. That's probably the best thing for you. Some of us, you need your calories.
Yeah. Keto is good for me on the diabetic side.
Right.
But right now it ain't good for me on the cancer side,
Right.
Yeah, they want as many calories in me as they can get, Yeah, I think I hit my bottom on the weight. I'm down to 145 as of yesterday. So
wow.
So, but
how far down did you get?
Well, I went from 220 down to 140. Well, I was 141 was the real bottom, but that was almost a month ago. But yeah, from 220 down to 145.
Wow.
75 pounds. Boom, gone. And it's a bitch trying to get it back on. But it's it's gonna come on. It's gonna come on now that I can eat virtually anything I want. There's still some solids that are hard to swallow. The pain not worth the effort, but for the most part, I can eat anything. That egg foo young went down just fine.
Oh no, yeah, I know, right?
I
How did that taste? Was it good?
Oh God, it was to die for. Yeah, we got a great Chinese place here. This family, they're right out of the Republic of China. Moved here about 40 years ago. That family.
Oh, no kidding.
That restaurant has been operational for 38 years, and
wow.
And I'm amazed they didn't go with franchising, and get a few other restaurants out there, but no, they want to just keep it a mom and pop operation.
That's, generally when you go franchise, it gets where you constantly have to open up a new restaurant.
Yeah. And then too, and I agreed with them on it, is then you got quality issues, It's like the old man was saying. He said, well, I know I could open other restaurants and I could put the food out, but he said I can't be at each one of them. And I'm sure the quality would suffer, because it wouldn't be the family working every one of those restaurants,
Yep, that's so true.
And his children, they're now in their 40s, and they work the restaurant every day, and they're going to take it over for mom and pop, and their kids are now working in the kitchen. So yeah, it's going to be multi-generational, and their food is that good that they are so stinking packed busy every day. It's only a town of 10,000 people here, but that restaurant is packed every day, and they're so very old school. I mean, you can have their food delivered, but it's on a cash basis only. They won't accept credit or debit cards. They won't accept. You can't pay for anything online when you order or anything.
Yeah.
You call your order in, and they tell you what it's going to be when it gets delivered to the door.
So when you eat there, is it the same? They only accept cash?
No.
Okay.
In the restaurant, they accept all forms of payment, but not outside of the restaurant. No delivery. All they do is bring it to you, hand them the cash, and they're out of there. Yeah. And so that's the thing is I've ordered from them in the past, and they'd say, "Oh yeah, that comes to $13 and something." Oh, okay, that's cool. And then while I'm waiting for them to deliver, I realize all they got are $20 bills,
Yeah.
And I don't even stop and think, can he break a larger bill? Just give them the 20 and tell them to keep the balance,
Yeah.
And hey, Dorito.
What's happening?
How we doing, sir?
Oh, hanging in there. That looked good, dude.
Yeah.
At
One
first,
of us
we were going to make O'Brien potatoes.
Yeah.
Those are some of my favorites right there.
Yeah.
This is all raw ingredients, man.
Nice.
Yep. I don't even have to be there to know it turned out great, man. Oh,
yeah. That's so
and I love my biscuits and gravy, and I'll tell you what, when it comes to sausage gravy, I'm one picky SOB.
Luch's mom used to make when we were kids. Go over there and stay on on the weekends and stuff like that. His mom used to make biscuits and gravy in the morning, and that was the best. The sausage gravy was to die for, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it was somewhat lumpy. So, as long as you didn't taste the flour in it,
Right.
it was good no matter what.
Right.
But it was good lumpy gravy.
There you go.
Well, I used to say that even as a kid, my grandma's mistakes are better than my mother's meals.
Really?
Yeah, grandma could make a mistake and you'd never know it. Her food was just so damn good.
Yeah, you'd notice it because it tasted a little different, but it more than likely tasted better.
Yeah. And that was
a plus.
That was the biggest problem with my grandmother is when she passed away, I let the whole family know. I give them a whole list of foods they'll never experience again.
Yeah.
Because that woman didn't have a recipe for nothing. Nothing. She'd make birthday cakes and wedding cakes for people and stuff.
Yeah.
And they'd want her recipe because it's all from scratch. And she'd say, well, you can come over and watch me make a cake. And if you want to write it down, because she doesn't have a recipe. And it was tough sometimes because she wouldn't measure her hand. Yeah. She'd measure with her hand all the time, or a pinch by the pinch,
That's the old school way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
oops, an extra pinch, take another one, throw it over the shoulder just because.
Yeah. I'll get rid of one this way. Yeah.
Let's put a little bit of sherry in it, shall we?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Little bit.
I'll never forget watching that clip of Julia Childs, and she was using, I think it was brandy and something, and she had a fifth of brandy sitting there, and that bottle was damn near half gone, and there was only a quarter cup of that brandy in the recipe. Yeah. And she kept sipping away. By the end, she's ooh, yeah.
Look at this.
Look there.
That's a Worcestershire sauce bottle.
Really?
Yeah, it's an oldie.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny. I came across it last night and I was like, wow, check that out. And then if you need some other spices, I got some curry powder.
Oh wow.
And then
that's an old one.
And ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the mace you spray in your husband's face when you want him to get away.
But it will work if you blow it into their eyes.
Yeah.
Get out of the kitchen.
Pull the old wrestler move there.
She's gonna mace me again.
Man, this is probably my lunch too, man. I'll probably want to eat dinner tonight, but
yeah.
Dude,
that's what I mean when I say that it's a good hearty breakfast that sticks with you. Dude,
I'm getting ready. We're gonna get ready to go to Walmart, Michael's, and freaking Home Depot.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, I got nailed, dude, yesterday by spiders, man. They're moving back into the garage, dude.
Really?
Nailed me right in the arm here. I got one on the leg, one on the foot. And I don't want to bomb it again because last year when I bombed it, if you remember, I had to relight the water heater and it
went poof.
Yeah. Went poof right in my face. We ain't doing that this year.
No.
Yeah, we're not doing that this year, no. But I'm getting rid of it. Huh?
For the life of me, I'm trying to remember the spray that I got from a local pest control guy. And there was a specific brand and type. And he got me 2 gallons of that. You spray it along all the baseboards and like down in the basement along the seams of the ceilings.
I can't remember the name of it, but I got it.
But that stuff I got, oh Christ! I did a gal's house. And boy, did she have spiders, man, everywhere. And they got rid of them damn spiders, and she never got a spider for 2 years in her house.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That shit was so good. Yeah.
That's the one thing about Riverside here, man. It's kind of like we're on the edge of the Badlands, so to
Yeah.
speak. Maybe the Badlands is maybe 20 miles away. So we get
right. Moist and dry right there, man.
Yep.
The spiders love that kind of environment.
Yep, especially in the summertime. All the ants come up and the spiders come out, dude. And it's I keep our house pretty well contained, but it's the garage that gets
hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yesterday I was pissed off. I eat watermelon. I eat about 3 pounds of watermelon a day now. And
keep you clear.
Well, for the hydration and the fiber, it's good for you. But and it's surprising how many a cup of watermelon's got 100 calories in it. I didn't know that
because the sugars.
Yeah. So I was looking online how many calories in watermelon. Yeah, a cup of watermelon's about 100 calories. So, I'm eating 4 to 6 cups of watermelon a day. So that's good. I need the calories. But so I bought a watermelon from local store here the other day, and boy, that was a heavy bastard, And I thought, it's not that big. Well, I ended up with 12 2-cup containers packed tight with watermelon out of that one watermelon.
Wow.
And so that's 24 cups of watermelon out of one.
And you had to get that eaten before that thing went bad up.
Yeah. So I cut that watermelon up yesterday morning, and last night, just right around sundown, I go in the kitchen and I've got an old white porcelain kitchen sink, double sink, and white porcelain counters on each side of it. The whole damn thing's moving. It's hundreds of the little sugar ants.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Them little bastards showed up. Oh, God, I hate them damn things with a passion. And they're not that hard to get rid of. Later today, I'll get the poison to get rid of them. But them little bastards get in everything. So right away, out come all the gallon Ziplocs, and I'm grabbing anything that's opened in a Ziploc, zink, 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 just so them little suckers can't get in those, and then I'll poison them for a few days. They'll be gone. But I hate them damn little ants showing up. And
those little tiny ones.
Yep.
They're called water ants. Actually, they're like water ants. I think they're water ants.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know.
And they like the water and the sugar, of course.
That's it. Here we call them sugar ants, the little tiny buggers.
Yeah.
And I've always called them sugar ants too.
Yeah.
But we have millions of those suckers outside, man.
We keep a pretty good barrier up of that. I spray a perimeter of the house. We usually, like I said, I don't really have problems with ants or spiders in the house. It's just here in the garage. So what I got to do this time, instead of just bombing the whole thing, I used like 2 bombs in the attic and 2 bombs downstairs, dude. I lit this sucker up, dude.
Right.
So they were gone. I didn't see a spider, but I got that almost like a real gnarly burn here. So I ain't doing it that way. This time I'm taking everything. We're going to get a dumpster. And I'm taking everything. I'm going to go take all the buggies to storage and the ATVs, put them in storage, have the garage completely clear of ATVs and stuff. Going to get a dumpster and going to go through a whole bunch of stuff and toss it. I'm pulling all my shelving out. This is all wire rack shelving behind the blanket.
Right.
And then I got wire rack shelving here and here. I'm pulling everything off, throwing away what I don't want, and taking all the shelving out, dude. And I'm going to douche this place with whatever. It's a green and black is the bottle of the stuff that I used, the bomb stuff that got rid of them. I can't remember the name of it, but it got rid of them. And I got to find the bottle. And it also, you can buy it. You can buy it in a bottle that you dilute.
Oh, yeah.
You have to dilute it because it's so strong.
Strong, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a concentrate. Same thing, except it's concentrated.
Yep. And the thing I have to do is I have to be careful because we do have the dogs. So
Right.
Like when I do the out back, the perimeter, what I'll do is I'll do the back, and then I'll let them out first, then do the back, and wait several hours, and then let them out under supervision. And then once they go in the house, then I'll water. You know what I mean? And the perimeter is done and covered. So
that I did that around one of the houses we owned, and of course, after I treated the whole place, then read the next step after you did that step. No, read every step so you know what's coming, because at the end it said, don't let your pets in the yard until after the first substantial rainfall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it hasn't rained for a freaking month, man. It ain't. There's
So
no
you're out there with the
forecast for
hose
rain.
for about
So
3
you're
hours.
dragging sprinklers around the yard and out there with the hose spraying the house, and oh Jesus, that I added so much work to my day, because I would have had that stuff all set up and ready when I treated in the first place, you know. But oh no, I waited until what's the next step? Oh shit, I gotta drag all that crap out of the garage now. Yeah.
Well,
because it ain't gonna rain.
Well, thank God with us, our dogs, they're leg lifters, but they don't do that on the house. You know what I mean? They'll go over, if they do, it's on one of the trees or on, you know, something like that. So
yeah. I had a dog that insisted on lifting his leg only on a fence.
That's kind of how
like a picket fence or you know, it had to be any kind of fence, but he wouldn't lift his leg on a damn tree or on the house or nothing. But oh boy, he's looking for a fence, and our yard didn't have no fence in it. It had a big 8-foot plank wall.
Yeah.
But he looked at that as that must be part of the house, you know, so I can't be on that. Well, I went and got myself some 1x4 boards, and I made a little section of fence about 4 feet long.
For him to go beyond,
stuck it in the corner of the backyard so my dog had somewhere to go take a piss, you know. He had to go piss on his fence all the time.
It's funny because that's how our dogs are, especially like Ranger or Dane. He'll pee on the fence on occasion, but it's only when the dog behind us is on the other side of the fence right there, dude. And he just walks right over and then just lifts his leg and then walks away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't even really go to the restroom right there. He just kind of marks it, you know, like
that's it. That's
out,
that's the line. Don't cross
the perimeter.
Line.
Yep.
That's
yep. Well, I mean, that's the thing about him, dude. He's such a lovable dog, and he's a gentle giant, dude. But his territory is his territory. His family is his family. Period.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, just like our German Shepherd. Our German Shepherd is more of the torpedo, so to speak, because the Dane's big. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
That's the ladies.
He actually dwarfs the German Shepherd. He makes the German Shepherd look like a medium, like a small sized dog.
Right.
And it's funny because that's his torpedo. One time, my wife's mother-in-law came over. I think I talked about this, and she went to go and hug my son, dude.
She went what?
She went to go hug my son.
Oh,
and
wow.
the Doberman went, or the Doberman, but the German Shepherd hit her in the leg. And
wow.
Dane come hauling ass around the corner, and Grandma was like, no, and they locked up, but she was getting ready to get taken down like a lawn dart, dude. And it was like, you know, you're supposed to let the dogs out. We were both working. It's like, you know, you're supposed to let the dogs out with anybody that doesn't live in this house. Even my best friend.
Yeah.
If he goes in the house to go to the restroom, I gotta let the dogs out, bro, because he will be sushi.
That's a old biker buddy of mine. He used to ride scooter with me all the time, and he had a big old Dane. God, that dog was huge, so freaking huge. If you're sitting in a chair like out on his porch, that dog walk up, and the dog would look down into your eyes, and you're sitting in a tall chair. You're just like, you big son of a bitch. But that dog man, he acted like he adored me, man. I could do anything with him. And he
Once they like
warm-hearted.
you, they like you.
But I couldn't go into Donnie's house when Donnie wasn't home
You didn't belong there.
because only Donnie lives there. And that dog knew that. It's like, you're welcome here if he's here. But I didn't invite your ass,
Yeah.
And it's like, I told Donnie, I said, your house is the safest house in the whole town because Duke will rip your ass apart if you go walk in there and you ain't home.
That's funny. That's my German Shepherd's name, Duke.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah. El Duque. You know where that comes from, right? His name's El Duque. Comes from the Boondock Saints. That was the father's name.
Oh,
El Duque.
Yeah.
They called him El Duce, but it's El Duque.
I had this little Chihuahua that, I tell you what, I used to tell everybody that when my dog grows up, it'll be a Doberman, because it had the markings of a Doberman. I mean, and it didn't have that round, typical head of a Chihuahua. It was narrower. It wasn't so round. And so it really had this look of a little Doberman, right? Well, a few of us guys riding scooter, and I'd take that little guy and I'd stick him in the saddlebag and he'd ride with me. And I went into this bar and I got him with, and I asked the bartender, can I have my dog in here with me? And he goes, that little thing? Yeah, sure. What the hell? We don't care. It's a lot of bikers in there. And well,
Did you tell him it was your
my service animal?
Dog? Your service animal?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, here comes this big burly biker come walking in the bar, and he sat at a booth and he yells at me. He goes, hey, you. He says, I heard about you. He said, come on over here. I'll buy a beer. I said, yeah, okay. I'm willing to meet anybody. I walked over and we're sitting there, we're chatting for a while. And all of a sudden he's bragging about his dog. And I said, what kind of dog you got? He says, Doberman. He says, go look out the front door. You'll see that scooter parked out there with sidecar on it and the Doberman sitting in the sidecar. He says, take a good look at him. I went out there and I looked, I come back. And my little Chihuahua is sitting there just all excited that I came back, and I'm petting him and I go, don't worry, boy, you don't have to kill him. You don't have to kill him. And this big burly biker looks at me and he goes, are you talking about my dog, that your Chihuahua don't have to kill my dog? I said, yeah. And he goes, there's no way in hell that Chihuahua. He says, my dog killed your dog in 30 seconds. And I go, well, that's pretty quick, but I don't think he'd get away with it. I said, my dog will kill your dog in about a minute and a half. Take about a minute and a half. He goes, that's totally fucking impossible. He says, I'll tell you what, if you could prove to me that your dog could kill my big Doberman out there in the sidecar, he says, I'll buy you drinks all night. I said, I hope you brought the safe with you because you're buying. And he goes, how in the hell is that Chihuahua going to kill my dog? I said, he's going to choke him to death. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, the minute your dog gets him in his mouth, my Chihuahua's going to stick all four legs straight out and he's going to choke your fucking dog to death.
So he bought you beer, huh?
So he bought me beer the rest of the night. Yeah. But he had such a shocked look on his face, and he goes, here you go, aren't we that way? We totally underestimate how much power can be in something small,
My wife, she found it was a stray dog, and it was pretty bad. He was in pretty bad shape. She actually had to take him. She took him to the pound and did the proper thing to see if anybody would claim him, and had everything, had him dewormed, all that stuff, and brought him home. And I was like, we got 2 dogs already. She brings home this dog Okay, sets it down and walks over to me, starts sniffing me, bro. Lifts its leg and pisses on my shoe, bro.
Oh,
I said,
man.
"Oh no, this
oh.
dog's got to go. This dog's got to go."
Yeah, he thinks he's running the show. No, he's
Bro,
out of here.
I ended up falling in love with this dog. Gave him a name. Named him Breakfast. He was a miniature Doberman Pinscher. We had him for 13 years, dude.
Wow.
And he was already a little old. That dog was old, bro. And he didn't pipe up. He was not a sis cake. He just didn't bark. He hung out like you'd see him from my border collie, which passed away, before him. Our golden retriever, which passed away before him. Now we got our German Shepherd and our Dane, which he started being around a little bit. At those times, dude, it was funny watching this little rodent of a dog scurry between their legs. Whenever there was an issue, if they come running, he's running faster than them, but like this around them, dude, and through them. And it was just the funniest thing ever, dude. Watching a little dog just go ahead and think he was the biggest dog ever. It just not even bark, dude, just come right up.
Yeah.
With the other dogs.
Yeah. Tenacious little bugger, that just, I'm part of the pack, man.
Yeah. What did you say?
Yeah.
You idiot.
Well, that's like this guy in one of my streams got to chatting with me about, we're talking dogs, and I told him I had this Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix, and it was more Shih Tzu than Chihuahua, and he goes, well, those little Shih Tzus are guard dogs. And I started laughing. I go, are you freaking kidding me? I said, yeah, little Shih Tzu ain't no guard dog. And he says, no. He said, these monks in the Himalayas use Shih Tzus in their temples. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that waffle, man. Waffles with bananas and is that chocolate over it?
It's a chocolate sauce. I didn't mean to interrupt your story there.
Oh no, food is allowable.
Tracy said I need to make that for her, so I'm gonna be making that for her.
Oh, you betcha. Oh,
so this
my
this
God.
is what I was talking about. This is a thick book, and it's all about sauces.
Oh, okay, that's the sauce one. Yeah.
Ooh, asparagus. Nom nom nom. I love asparagus, dude.
Yeah, you put that sauce, whatever that sauce is. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be good.
My wife fries up some killer asparagus. She puts like soy sauce or teriyaki sauce in it, and it's real. I'm a salty. I like salts. I love salt, and that's why when you were talking about earlier,
together, sweet and salty, spicy, all together.
Yeah. Well, that's why when you were talking about earlier, Sty, with the watermelon.
Yeah.
Me myself, watermelon, cantaloupe, I douche it with salt. I really do. You should try. Have you ever heard of sabalitos?
No.
It's the dried salted plums.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You ever seen those?
Yeah. Yeah.
Try sometime. I mean, keep in mind there's a seed in the middle of those things.
Right.
But try taking either an orange or even the watermelon or cantaloupe and eating one of those along with that fruit. And you'll love the taste of it, bro. It's so good. Yeah. Especially an orange. I've always said, and I know Mojo's heard me say this before, you take the top of an orange off and stuff it with salalitos, and then you just roll it around like this. You do your own little juicy thing there, and then you drink the juice out of it, peel it open, eat the salalito, and then eat the orange, and the orange is all salted from the salalito. Yeah. So good, dude. You got a drink and a meal.
Yeah. Like you were mentioning with watermelon, every once in a while you get a watermelon that's just bland. I mean, it's just water. It doesn't have a good melon flavor. That'll sit there with the salt shaker, and I salt it, and then it pops that flavor right out of it.
Yep.
Now it tastes like any other watermelon. It's not so bland, and it pops those flavors right out.
My kids love
And that's
ours.
that's really the only reason we use salt in our food anyway, is to get those flavors to pop,
Yep.
I'm definitely a salt guy. My wife even says it's too much, and I need to. She tries to curve my salt all the time. She walks away. I reach over and grab the salt.
But yeah.
Yeah.
They did that to me with the freaking diabetes, and then after I had my first heart attack, we got to change your whole damn diet and stuff. And they kept trying to convince me that I had to give up all the spices and salt and use nothing but that Mrs. Dash. And I told them, I said, you know what? That Mrs. Dash shit is good the first time you try it. Second time, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then you realize there ain't nothing good about that Mrs. Dash. That, it's got a salt substitute in it that gives you that effect
That
of salt.
weird tingly taste when you eat it.
Yeah.
I eat that with a passion, dude.
It's not salt. It's, and I told them, I said, shit, I'd rather have another heart attack than be forced to eat that shit all the time. Mojo would have a blast. If he come over, I'd tell him, wipe out my cupboard, take that shit home with you, and I'll start over again. And I counted the jars, and I've got 69 jars of spices in my cupboard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
69. And
so are some of them expired?
There's a few of them, but that expired, but were still sealed.
Yeah.
And so I opened a couple different ones and checked them for their strength and palatability. Are they? And they were still, they were still good. That's some of them. If they were opened, I pitched them. Anything that some of them weren't even expired, but they were open and there's a tiny little bit out of it. And I know it's been sitting on the shelf for a year. Pitch it out. That's what I tried to do, is tailor it down. So I got nothing but fresh spices in there.
Yeah.
Judge Webb says my wife dumps on the salt and pepper, just pepper for me, maybe a touch of garlic every now and then. I'm kind of the opposite. I really like the salt. I like garlic. I really do like garlic. You put garlic and salt together, it's on like chung. But pepper, I really like. That's one thing my wife gives me shit about too, is I don't eat pepper on anything. I don't like pepper at all. And she'll try and dump it on things. Yeah, I don't like pepper. I never have. And that's something that, like, even my doctor said that I should eat pepper, every once in a while too, because I guess the iron content. Is that what it is? What does pepper have? Yeah, something, but I have also too. The thing that bugs me, has always bugged me about peppers. They say it stays inside your stomach for a while.
Really? Yeah. The grains.
Huh?
The grains of you're talking pepper, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, now that's the thing too, is that I know some of the people in the super hot community, because I was doing those for a while, reapers and scorpions and the like, and then I find out, after they diagnosed me with esophageal cancer, I had done 2 large reapers just before my symptoms started. And I asked them, I said, doing those super hots, did they have anything to do with this condition? And they said, well, actually, yes. Those super hots played a big role in what's happening with you. And I said, they cause cancer? They said, no. They said the capsaicin adheres itself to the esophagus and the stomach and the intestines. It adheres itself. That's why you end up with all those cramps from it. Mm-hmm. And they said what happened is you didn't even know you had the cancer because you had no symptoms. They said the capsaicin from those super hots triggered the symptoms. So So there's people in the super hot community. Well, don't be saying that shit. People will say what we're doing is terrible and bad. And I said, my doctor said super hots are fine. Capsaicin ain't going to kill you, but it can trigger a pre-existing condition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not causing the condition, it's triggering it. And I tried to explain to these guys, I'm not saying that super hots are terrible bad. They're just risky if you got some kind of pre-exist. And they said, especially if you've got acid reflux.
Yeah.
And I know a few pepperheads that they're doing those super hots and they've got acid reflux. And I tell them, you're nuts.
With me, man, I don't want it. It's not anything close to that. I love spicy foods, not scorch your butt spicy, not scorch your stomach, scorch your throat spicy. I like good homemade Mexican food, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess
Dave.
with that, dude. And I don't want to be one of those people that eat something that's so hot that it sours me from wanting to eat anything ever hot again, because that's going to ruin 3/4
of your current diet. Yeah.
At home. Yeah. You know,
and that's the thing is when I did super hots and that, a lot of people were kind of surprised because I always talked about flavors. And I tell them, wow, that shit's hot. Just as hot as that last thing I did. But the difference with this one is it's got great flavor. The super hot's not killing the flavor. But I tell you, 8 out of 10 super hots, they kill the flavor. It's so hot, you're dealing with the misery.
Yeah.
I got to give those people props. Don't get me wrong, dude.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that at all. It's no disrespect or anything, but I don't want to ruin
a
good thing.
Right.
Yeah. My stomach loves chili verde. It loves.
That's this couple over in the UK. Their channel is Spice and Easy, and they make, that's part of their career, is they have an operation where they make all these different curries, premixes, and you can order them from them, and then it's got instructions, use chicken, sausage, meatballs, whatever, and to prepare it. Well, they have a XXX Reaper curry.
Oof.
And
wow.
I told them, I said, I've watched a couple people do it and they just about died. And they said, you should try it. And I said, I'm tempted, but I don't know that.
I watched a couple of people die, and I'm tempted.
Yeah, it's got me a little nervous, So they sent me one of their curry kits, the XXX Reaper, and I did it when I was out at a campground. Holy Jesus, I think that was the hottest thing I've ever eaten. But I told them personally, messaging back and forth, I told them, I said, I hate to admit it, but as hot as that nasty stuff was, it was some of the best tasting curry I've ever had. And I said, it was one of the very few things that were super hot where I toned it down with some sour cream. Just got it toned down enough where I could eat it without being in misery. And the flavors were to frickin' die for. I said, take the Reapers out of it and send me a pack like that without the Reapers in it, because it's got cayenne and some other peppers in it. It'll be spicy enough without those Reapers. You take the Reapers out and I'll enjoy curry again. But now whenever anybody says, hey, you want to come on over? We're having chicken curry, blah, blah, blah. No, thanks. No. Because I'm nervous about curry now. And I know exactly what you're saying, Dorito. You don't want to be turned off on foods you've loved your whole damn life, Yep.
Anything honestly past Tapatio mouth hot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives me the hiccups.
See, that's it.
Yeah, I get the hiccups. I know my tolerance, and when it's too hot for me, I get the hiccups, and that's enough right there. That's when I stop. I say, okay,
Yeah,
You know.
too much. And I would get those damn hiccups when I do these hot challenges. I get those hiccups.
yeah.
And I can't throw up.
Oh, you're like my wife.
And-
I always mess with her, dude.
and
So when I did that,
and I can't, and it just miserable.
when I did that Pocky chip thing, you know,
Yep.
and I did throw up, I told myself, what in the hell is wrong with you? Why did you
Would you do that? Why would you do that?
You know, because it
Be
hurt.
cool.
It would. It,
Yeah.
No, I just
want to
do
be
it.
one of the cool guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Look, I got a piece of paper that says I shit my pants.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I've done two of the Pocky chips, Mojo, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
And
Nasty.
when I went to bed that night, I threw up a good chunk, probably the first 20 minutes, and I was like done. But my goodness sakes, man, I was like, are you kidding me? That's rough.
I did that VAT 19 bar, world's hottest chocolate, and it's 12 little tiny squares. The whole bar is only that big. It's 12 tiny little squares, and I watch these videos and I'm going, oh fuck, I better get a lot of views to do this shit. And I sat there and I ate that whole damn bar. The only problem is I got through the bar. I survived it, man. It was so freaking hot. I couldn't believe how hot it was. And then I'm done, and I'm eating some ice cream and drinking some milk and chatting with the audience. And I said, I'll be right back, guys. And I got up, and for 20 minutes, I paced in my house, bent in half, with the worst cramps ever. And I thought, I need to call a damn ambulance. I mean, this is bad. I think I'm going to die from this shit. And I've got a live stream going just 12 feet away from where I'm pacing. Finally, I composed myself and got over, and it hurt like hell to stand straight and just walk over, get in front of the camera, sat down and said, folks, it's too rough. I got to end it. End of stream. Click, boom. I shut her right down. All freaking night, about every hour or two, I'd be woke up with those severe cramps. And
bubble gut.
And then, of course, the next morning, I go to take a morning leak, and I got fire hose. That's something people don't realize. These guys doing these super hots that can't throw them up, get rid of it. It goes through your system, and your damn kidneys pulls the capsaicin out of the liquids in your body and sends it to your bladder.
Oh.
So when you take a piss the next morning, it's like somebody shoved a hot poker right up your wiener. I mean, I was in my bathroom.
I'll tell you what a camera feels like.
In a big apartment building, and everybody in that apartment building heard me woo woo, and just like a freight train coming through. I mean, it burned like a son of a bitch. It burned like a son of a bitch.
Wow.
And I kept asking myself, you know what I figure with the super hots, what these guys are doing is just like I used to with my drinking. I go on binges, sometimes 3-4 days, And then when I cold turkey myself, I'd be so miserable and so sick afterwards. And I'd say, I ain't drinking ever again, man. That's nasty. But drinking is like having a baby. You forget about that pain and you do it again. You'll do it again and again and again. And I think the super hots are the same way with these guys, because all those cramps and everything, it was just over a week later, I turned around and I did a Reaper. And why the hell would I do that after going through what I did that night? And that Reaper wasn't quite as bad, but it still had the same effects. Sure enough, it was a couple weeks later, and I'm doing some scorpions. And I'm just like, You moron. Just quit doing this to
So
yourself.
you can hold up that sign. I fucked my stomach up.
Yeah, right. That, and I know why that packy chip comes in a coffin. I mean,
Yeah.
comes in a damn coffin shaped box.
And when
Yeah.
you throw that up, it burns like a mother when it comes up, and it's all black and
Yep.
6 kids and 12 grandkids just drinking for fun now.
Hey, Judge, I tell you what. Yeah. I got four kids.
it's okay.
But I've got 16 grandchildren and I've got 4 great grandchildren.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Now,
I
if
got
anybody's
an
got
11-year-old.
6 kids and 12 grandkids, huh? Just drinking for fun now.
Yeah. Then that's it. Is that when I go to any kind of family reunion or anything, yeah, they catch me sitting in the shade somewhere drinking, and they go, "Hey, somebody slow Pop down. He's going to be passed out drunk here in an hour." And a couple of my kids say no. They say, "Leave him alone. That's what he wants to have happen. He wants to pass out." All these damn kids everywhere. He's over there. He's a happy drunk, and he's gonna fall asleep in his lawn chair, and he gets to miss all this crap. Yeah, you're darn right. There's a good reason for that drinking when the grandkids are around.
Well, I'm gonna pop off here, man. I gotta go on a mission.
On a mission.
Yeah, with the wife and the kiddos. So.
Well, you have a good weekend with your family.
Oh yeah,
sir.
I'm sure we'll talk, Jojo.
Yeah.
Hey, Dorito, you have a good one, pal.
Later, my brother. Mojo, thank you for having me up.
Yep,
Everybody in the chat. See ya.
All right.
Pieces.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just I'm going to shut her down.
No, you first.
Spend some time with my wife. So
I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna go over to the Dairy Queen, get me a banana split, sit out here on my porch and eat a banana split.
what kind of what toppings do you like? The chocolate and the caramel? What do you put on it? Strawberry?
I get the chocolate. Usually I get the chocolate, strawberries, and caramel. But today I think I'm gonna go pineapple, strawberries, caramel.
Pineapple straw. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what, babe? We need to have Dairy Queen today, huh?
Tell them Sty sent you.
She's
They
here. She's right there.
They won't know what the hell you're talking about, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Hey, you want to tell Sty goodbye?
Bye, Sty.
Bye, sweetie.
All right, everybody in the chat, have a fabulous weekend. Thank you guys for all stopping in and listening to me and do my thing. And Sty, you have a fabulous day and a good weekend, sir. Thank you for popping up here.
You betcha. I couldn't miss it.
Sir, right? Especially it has your name in it, huh?
Oh yeah, that's frosting on the cake. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. You guys.
Thanks, bud.
Bye-bye.